Vigits, yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Hope y'all doing well. What a game. What a great game. This game was like on steroids. Stupid good. This game was so good. I swear to God. It was such a good game. Just back and forth, back and forth. Both teams I thought played really well. Brighton had the upper hand on Manchester United. I thought they played a lot better. Both teams played well, and this could have gone both ways too. Manchester United had a lot of chances. They could have scored. Should have scored in the beginning with Anthony. Should have been a goal, but then again, right after that, Mitoma had a chance to score and didn't score. So it could have gone both ways. Unfortunately for Manchester United not being able to maintain that composure, especially towards the end with Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw getting miffed over and that was a foul. I mean, the referee was right there, right, a couple feet away from the Enciso foul. And then I don't know if that's what Dalo was whispering in his ear, to, hey, just chill, bro. We just got a couple minutes. Just see it out. We just got a couple more minutes. And that handball, like, just intentional. There was nothing unintentional about that. It wasn't like, oops, I was just going backwards or something. Somebody pushed me. But what a way to end the game as well. What a way to end the game. Because they did have a lot of chances towards the end. Also, March, I think that's his name, right? If I'm probably butchering his name over here. But that solo run, that would have been nicer if that was the goal. To end the culmination of just so many chances, so many attacks, and playing well for Brighton, had he scored that goal. And De Gea was a little bit too confident like that, put his arms up like, oh, it's going out, It was going out. Maybe he did, but I felt he should have, just in case he should have dove for that ball, because that could have hit the bar. I felt like it was one of those plays that would have hit the bar and like, oh man, I thought it was going out, but I guess it wasn't going out, I liked the duel between Enciso and Casemiro. There wasn't a lot of it, but there was plenty to be noticeable where Enciso had got the best out of him. And I like that he got the best out of him, not in a dirty way, not with malicious intent. Very, very fair play. I really like the mentality behind that, which seemed that he was just another player. Casemiro was just another player I have to get by, and that's it. And the audacity of this kid, I've seen him before. I think when he played against Chelsea, I think he came in for that game, and yeah, seemed promising. But this game, he really stood out. I really appreciated watching him play. I'm psyched. I'm really stoked. I want to see Brighton play as soon as possible against any other team. That's how much of an impact this team had on me watching the game today. It was just fun. It was just fun to watch this team play. Again, I really liked how bold this kid was in taking shots from outside, in dribbling, kicking from like difficult angles. There were a lot of times, yes, that he should have passed the ball. He probably needs to get better at that. But that's what I like, breaking that routine, the same thing over and over. And because of that boldness, they looked very dangerous. They looked like they were going to score, and that does affect the other team, in this case being Manchester United. And you could see it did affect Manchester United in a lot of ways. Manchester United, like I said, I don't think they played bad at all. I thought they had a decent game. Of course, again, we're talking to Manchester United, and we're expecting them to win. But when you got players like Martial, I don't really understand Martial. I'm thinking, was he good at some other season with Manchester United that, we're hoping that he's going to get back to form? Is that what's going on? Because I don't get this. I haven't gotten it since he signed for United. I wasn't watching him play, so I can't really, have that much of an opinion on him. But I thought he was much better. And for Man United, again, for a club like Man United, I would expect a better player, much more quality player, and I don't see that. I haven't seen that since he got in. I kept hearing more than one person has been saying that, oh, Manchester United played better when Martial is playing better. I don't see that. Even if he's playing better, I mean, if he's scoring, obviously, yeah, the team's going to play better, but I don't see it. There's nothing there that's showing me. He just seems like a run-of-the-mill player forward, and I think Manchester United could do a lot better in finding somebody else. Yeah, I don't want to say I don't like him. It's just I don't get why he's in this team. I don't get why he's in this team. Anthony, dude, that's another one that has to work on his composure. Like you saw it a mile coming when he didn't get the foul. You knew he was going to foul someone. Eventually, right after that. And lo and behold, he did. He kicked the hell out of was it McAllister? Yeah, McAllister. A lot more calm, like just. Damn, like, because it gets in the way of his game, and he's such a good player, I think, and he's really dangerous when he's on the ball. He's unpredictable. He's one of those players that you don't know what he's going to do, and I really like that. And I think that helps out Manchester United a lot, because Manchester United does not have that. Manchester United has goals when it comes to Rashford, but Rashford isn't like a tricky player. He's not a unpredictable player. You know what you're going to get with Rashford, just speed and shooting, which he does amazingly. But you need to change things up with someone like Anthony, and giving Anthony a little bit more room to do his thing. Ever since that whole spinning move and don't ever do that again, you're taking something very fundamental from the player, that confidence. But then again, like I said, he needs to work on his temper. He really needs to put a lid on that little temper of his. Fernandes also, it's funny, Fernandes got fouled by, I think it was McAllister, and I was laughing. I lolled. I was laughing my ass off, because I don't know if you've been following my channel for a while, I just laugh at every single time he's throwing his arms up. He's always complaining, because I think he's always, making a bigger deal than it really is. But when I saw the replay, I think he got hurt. I think he got hurt. I think he got really hurt. So my bad, But I thought he had a good game. And I always say Fernandes is key. He's a key player for Manchester United. It's just his complaining I don't like, his whining, and every single thing is foul, 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 and yelling and crying and complaining. McAllister, when I saw this guy in the World Cup, I didn't really like him. He kind of looked funny. Like, I know I'm judging him. I'm making an ad hominem attack on the guy, but yeah, I didn't really get it. I didn't see anything to convince me that he was a really good player when I saw him in the World Cup. So when I heard that he was going to Brighton, I just thought it was just sensationalism. I just thought it was like the media, his agent, marketing, and that's it. But man, what a good player. What a good player. And my first thought when I was seeing him play this game, especially in this game, I said, Enzo needs to start playing like that. And then I corrected myself, because I said, no, Enzo is a good player. He's just as good a player as McAllister. It's just that it's infectious. He's been contaminated with the whole Chelsea situation. So there is a good player in Enzo, especially that first match. That first match, you could tell he was worlds away from everybody in the Chelsea squad. But McAllister, sensational. I mean, what a great player. What a great player. I could see why, the rumors, at least that's what I heard, that Manchester United is trying to acquire him, and they should. I hate to see that little nice team, compact team, being separated, but that's the way football works. What a great player. Vision, attacking, defending. I think he had a little nutmeg against Fred. Yeah, and then he lost the ball and he was able to recover the ball. Shooting, and just very calm. Every time he gets the ball, he knows what he's going to do with the ball, and it's just a very reassuring player to have in the midfield, especially in the midfield. You need someone like that. What a player. I can't wait to watch more of McAllister. Mitoma wasn't as penetrating as he usually is, but I still thought he had a really good game. And I love the duel that was going on with him and Wan-Bissaka. That was fun to watch. And the penalty that I thought was a penalty at first, it seemed like a penalty on Mitoma, was actually a really, really good tackle by Wan-Bissaka. Just seemed like he stretched his leg a couple more inches to get to that ball and subtly just touched it away. Really enjoyed that matchup between Wan-Bissaka and Mitoma. Hell of a game. This is one of those games that like I said, I could watch again one more time. I could give it another watch, just how entertaining it was. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for future videos, and I will see you in the next match. Cheers.